And the aliens. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Will Hanson, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Settling in now, Pete Lopez. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Shannon McCarthy. And that misses for ball 1. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. 2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
The 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So stepping in, Antonio Quevedo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. McCarthy leads off first with 1 away. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1 home.
I got 2 on the count. Runner, yes,
There goes the runner. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Scorched to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bob Gomes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Tries to dump this one out to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
Standing in now, Jesse Atkins, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Atkins tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High drive deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Fouled away. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Phil Stefanelli is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 offering. This is line to left. Powell is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Astros leave him loaded. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Damian Ferreira, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Sean Brown. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Nope.
4-1. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Al Moss.
So striding in, Al Moss. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
0-1, here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
So now to the plate, Jeff Pitts. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the center fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 23 for him thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Into the box now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. They'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A ballman, 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in, Booker Barnett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Low for ball 1. Barnett, 23 years old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The 3-2 one more time. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Aubrey Walters comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Alfredo Lima, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting in, the catcher, Sebastian Guzman.
Digging in, Sebastian Guzman. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
At the plate now, Mark Clement. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. His average sits at 296 entering play. 6 home runs and 30 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Moss is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 2-0. In now, Buster Gleason.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Johnny Crowell. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now to the plate, Sean Vila. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Chopped in front of home plate. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Sean Brown. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Leading off the inning, Pete Lopez, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. The 1-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Standing in, Shannon McCarthy. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way. effort at a low one there, but came up empty.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Skied into very shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Antonio Quevedo. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Now batting, Al Moss. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit sharply on the ground, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Into the box now, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
None out, runners at first and second. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Moss isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
The right fielder, number 4.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Booker Barnett. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average coming into play right at 320. 29 homers and an even 70 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Fouled off. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Aubrey Walters, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Ready with the 3-1. And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
At the plate, Buster Gleason. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Bob Gomes.
Bob, go.
First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Called strike 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Jesse Atkins. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Phil Stefanelli.
Standing in now, Phil Stefanelli, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Now back, the center fielder, Alfredo Lima.
At the plate, Alfredo Lima, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Lima, a Nevada native. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Ready with the 0-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you'd want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Powell's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Sebastian Guzman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. This is flared right back over the mound. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros, still down 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and standing in the outfielder, Johnny Crowell.
Johnny Crowell.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Way outside. 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate now, Sean Vila. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 28 on the season as they move on top 4-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box now, Sean Brown, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 5.
So digging in now, Al Moss. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeff Wolf.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Dale Roberts answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Robert.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Yet another check on first. To the plate now, Jeff Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a throw over, and the runner back. In there, 1-1. Roberts has thrown a little over 50 innings with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Roberts features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 2-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Runners off for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Stepping up now, number 3. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
In there, 2-1. 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's the payoff pitch. And he popped him up. McCarthy calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 4. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Mark Clement. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. To short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pete Lopez. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's upstairs.
1 out, nobody on. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moss is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready now, Shannon McCarthy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
McCarthy.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 4-0. Now at the plate, Booker Barnett.
Leading off for Amsterdam, the right fielder, Booker Barnett.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Aubrey Walter.
At the plate, Aubrey Walters. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Walters stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And now a pitch on the way.
I got the count 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Fouled off. Popped him up. Guzman waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Buster Gleason, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, Antonio Quevedo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Antonio Quevedo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Hit hard on the ground to first, and that's through for a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Bob Gomes.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Crowell is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Now at the plate, Jesse Atkins, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Atkins.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A wave and a miss made him reach.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Lined but speared on a hop.
And that's the second out. So striding forward now, Phil Stefanelli. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros leave one. They trail here 4-0. Jose Ayala will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 14, Jose Ayala.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Johnny Crowell.
The left fielder,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. Atkins is there to put it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Next will be the designated hitter, Sean Vila.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Sean Brown, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2.
That's the ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Leading off the inning, Alfredo Lima, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Fouled away. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
So he sets him down swinging. Alfredo Lima goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. In now, Sebastian Guzman. As this is grounded foul off to the left. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 on its way.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
1 strike.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Mark Clement is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
At the plate now, Pete Lopez. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And this will bang up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Harold Yoder comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Harold Yoder.
Standing in now, Shannon McCarthy, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Ball 1.
Grounded to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box, Antonio Quevedo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0.
Ball, and upstairs.
And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Liner in there for a base hit. Now a long throw home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him and it worked.
Into the box, Bob Gomes. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Aliens on top 4-3. Michael Sweet gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Sweet.
Digging in now, Al Moss. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Jeff Pitts will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Fouled off. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. From the stretch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now 6-3.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate, Booker Barnett. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes.
1-1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Count remains 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
To the plate now, Aubrey Walters. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Amsterdam leads this one 6-3. David DeJesus will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jesse Atkins. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch.
Thank you.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box now, Phil Stefanelli. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. Good battle. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Now in the box, Alfredo Lima. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that could go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering. Tadahito Hara enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Sebastian Guzman will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Now batting.
Striding in, Mark Clement will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Two down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count. Ball
3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 left for the Astros. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Dave Newby is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Buster Gleason. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The left fielder, Johnny.
Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Powell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Newby, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Sean Vila, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-0.
One out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Changeup laid off down around the shins. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Sean Brown. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So one run here on one base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Ninth inning coming up. Amsterdam leads it 7-3. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Pete Lopez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. The bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Next to the Astros, the second baseman, Dennis McCarthy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shannon McCarthy. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's low.
Now the 1-0. Hot shot towards the hole, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Boy, there's a spot that's missed right there. You can see that the catcher was setting up on the outside corner. Pitch ends up in the middle of the plate and D-roll. That usually spells disaster for any pitcher.
Yeah, you see it every night, Dan, on the highlights. Mostly if the pitcher executes, guys are out from the offensive standpoint. They miss over the heart of the plate. This is exactly what happens.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
1 and 2. 2 high.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Bob Gomes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the left fielder, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of the new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Aliens jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Will Hanson earns win number 7 on the season. Damian Ferreira couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Tadahito Hara gets a 4-out save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.